by Kevin Ryan's now out of St. Louis. First of all, Kevin, you mentioned it last week. One of the big things we talked about was now it's a true freshman quarterback coming in, and he's got all the hype. He's got all the love. What are you going to do? And you said it last week, run the football. That's exactly what Ahmad Hardy did, more than 300 yards and putting himself in the SEC record books among some of the best individual performances. What did you make of that game, being able to win decisively as Missouri did, and the performance from Hardy?
Yeah, it makes it all the more confounding as to why they didn't run Ahmad Hardy the week before against Texas A&M. I know he had the 13 carries and the 100-plus yards, and Eli Drinkwitz will make an excuse for it, running Jamal Roberts a little bit more. We love Jamal Roberts here in St. Louis. St. Louisan had a great high school career. He's had a nice career at Mizzou. But Ahmad Hardy is among the best running backs in the country, and you saw why. It was on full display. And that performance might be one of the best that I've ever seen a Mizzou running back have. He was just so fantastic and really paced their offense. And I think it definitely settled down Matt Zollers a ton. He was able to be a little bit more decisive there in the passing game. It helped that part a lot. And I thought that Mizzou bounced back in a huge way, taking care of the opponent that they should have beaten, one, but then two, was able to get that good winning feeling back over in that locker room in Columbia.
Kevin, earlier in the week, Gerhard and I did a little debate on who the better running back is, Kewan Lacey or Ahmad Hardy. Now, I want to get your opinion, who is the better running back, but with a different running back, Ahmad Hardy or Jeremiyah Love?
Oh, wow. That's such a great question. Jeremiyah, we know him very well here, CBC High School in St. Louis. Jeremiyah's ability to, in so many different ways, he can catch, he can run. He's so shifty, so athletic, just the raw natural ability to be able to go out and do and run his position. I just remember he used to just take over games here just by himself at CBC. In fact, the state championship might have been his last game of his high school career. I think he had like 5 touchdowns or whatnot, and they closed out the game in overtime. I mean, about as solid of a performance to close out a career as I've ever seen. And so just from a pure athletic standpoint, in person seeing, I maybe give the edge to Jeremiyah Love, but Ahmad Hardy has proven that he is 1,000% worthy of being among the Power 4 good running backs, and perhaps putting himself among the best running backs ever in Mizzou history.
Absolutely, and we also got a chance to see the young guy at QB1 really step up here. Before we get your thoughts on it, let's hear from Coach Eli Drinkwitz on Matt Zollers.
Matt Zollers has been awesome, and Matt is currently our starting quarterback. But yeah, I don't. We don't have a Drew Bledsoe, Tom Brady thing here brewing yet. So, but I've been very, very impressed with Matt Zollers. I thought he played a heck of a game. I told him yesterday, man, of the 15 passes, I mean, you were just like this. It was awesome. You know, we had 2 touchdowns early, then an interception, 2 intentional groundings, and you just kind of eased your way back into finding it. So, but the thing I was the most impressed with Matt was. The moment was never too big for him. I mean, he had a plan. He executed his plan. He got a game ball after the game. He addressed the team. I think he understands the situation with Bo. I think they've got a great relationship. I know that Matt is going to have an excellent week preparing. I know that Matt will be prepared to go on the road and play this game. And that's my anticipation going into it, is that Matt will be our starting quarterback this week. And if something changes, like I said, log on to Twitter and get your news there first.
I love Coach Drink always just like trolling the media, so to speak, there as it relates to him. We were talking in the break that the quarterback position there doesn't seem to be one that Drink has always gotten right, but it seems like they've at least been able to hit the right notes with Zollers as they move forward now to play a team that right now is squarely in the hunt for a college football playoff in Oklahoma. What do you make of not only Zollers, the offense, and what they need to do on Saturday to pull off the upset?
Yeah, there's no question that he has some ability. moments that he had against Vanderbilt to keep Mizzou in that game. In fact, they were inches away from tying that game, sending it into overtime squarely because of his poise and his ability to throw the ball. So Matt Zollers has a lot of talent, and that should excite the Mizzou fan base. They're going to have freshman moments. The game against Texas A&M is a good example. 7 of 22, he was kind of forcing it. He threw the ball really hard, way past receivers, missed a ton of guys. You're going to have a lot of freshman moments for sure. But this is another test for him. If it indeed is him, there's been talk about if Bo Pribula passes some protocol that he might get the nod, but they're expecting Matt Zollers to play. If Matt Zollers goes up against this elite Oklahoma defense, it's going to be very tough. Probably one of the toughest defenses Mizzou has seen all season.
Yeah.
Then, it'll be a good challenge for him to go up against a team like that. And I'm excited to see how he embraces that and maybe gets back to maybe where he was over at Vanderbilt after having some success last week.